Off to the Grizzleheims we go. Finally starting this up. Can't do your quest yet. I like the looks of that hat, but it's not for death. That robe looks really cute. I'll keep it for now. And then I talk to you.
From your clothing and our... If you would learn about Grizzleheim, seek
To
out
grab
the
that
runes
quest.
The runes carved upon them.
Ho there, Outlander. What?
You explain that you've been sent to...
You want to speak with our king? Not today, little wizard. No offense intended, but only the most worthy of warriors can speak with the king of Grizzleheim. I'm Bjorn Ironclaws, a famous hero of my people. If you make a name for yourself, I will speak for you and see that you get to... No one here trusts an outsider. All great warriors of Grizzleheim have a band of allies to trust and rely on. If you want to see... My men will show you our ways, so you're no outsider. Go and speak to my sword brother Hagen Shieldbreaker.
Tutorial recommendation of coming back later. Alright, so...
What brings you to the camp of Bjorn Ironclaw? Bjorn sent you? He wants us to teach you our ways and see if you're worthy of joining our band? Fair enough. If you wish to learn our ways and join this band, you must learn to be fearless at all times. Fear profits you. Your destiny was woven long ago, and nothing you do can escape fate. It is best to meet challenges with courage in your heart and a blade in your hand. I do not know if you are cowardly or courageous. Only you know which. Go to our old burial ground and defeat 3 troubled warriors. Return then and tell me what was in your heart.
Okay, simple enough. And I do not need that, I do not need that, I do not need that, and I do not need that. Simply put, if I get a power pit first turn, I can frog immediately. I don't need too much in my deck for this, so therefore I just go as I need. Alright, let's head back.
We heard the troubled warriors' howls from here. Were you fearful, or were you fierce? Speak the truth. Good then. That's what I like to hear. Stay courageous. Luck may save you sometimes, but only if your courage holds. A hero is nothing without his reputation, and a great part of that reputation comes from the deeds of his father. You're an outsider, though, and no one knows who your father was. So we must get a great hero to speak highly of you, as if you were his own child. Go back into the burial ground, to the mound of Ingvar Sharptooth. Convince him that you're a worthy heir to his reputation.
sounds simple enough, and for this one, I will actually add that vampire back in. For it is a 1v1 fight. He's on the other side right there. Is he death or is he life?
What manner you would like me to speak well of you? That you could share in my reputation? I will not give my regards so lightly.
He's a
Prove your
death
worth in
enemy, and he
battle.
does actually have a minion. Let's make sure to put a prism on him, so that my death damage converts to life damage and I get a boost. Use a death blade. Now I know for a fact Frog will defeat the minion there. But will it defeat him with the life damage boost? As a precaution, I'm just going to blade one more time. I need to stop licking that spot on my tooth. Is that good enough, sir?
I'm impressed, young cub. You've proven you've got mettle. You faced me without fear and defeated me with great skill. You can tell any who ask that I am as proud of you as if you were my own child.
I appreciate that. Now to go back to Hagen Shieldbreaker.
So, did you win words of praise from excellent? Are you certain you aren't from here? You are taking to our ways as if born to them.
Appreciate the compliment.
Now, it is one thing to defeat spirits, but it is what a hero does among the living that echoes through. Not far from here is a camp of split-hoof barbarians. When they grow daring enough, they harass and steal from the honest folk of Grizzleheim. Go there and give those split-hoof barbarians a lesson in manners. That should earn you the favor of the townsfolk, and help defeating one of them should be enough to show them their troublesome ways are at an end.
However, before I go do that, I do need to grab one more side quest. For I do not like backtracking too much. And it's from Zeke here. With the Yardbird, so I can actually get a training point again. Granted, I haven't spent a single one that I've gotten so far. But that is bound to actually end up changing. Oh yeah, there was a teleport to get over here. Now, thinking about it, the crow is not there. Oh, might as well fight these guys first then, I guess, since I just got pulled. Sad, no power up at first turn. Can't just frog the first turn. Ooh, I didn't know that these guys gave couch potatoes. That's interesting. So, Split Hoof Barbarians and the other guys that I had to go fight earlier both dropped couch potatoes. I did not know the Split Hoof Barbarians did, though.
I'm sure that one will think twice before he troubles the town again. You're well on your way to becoming a hero. We've been ordered by Bjorn to stay in this camp, but there's something you can do for us. Bjorn told us he was sending Einar Thunderhammer, a blacksmith, to our camp. He's late, probably captured by the barbarians. Why not stroll over? If he's locked up, you'll have to find a key to free him. Just defeat Split Hoof Rangers until you find the one with the key.
Also, for anyone who's curious, the reason why I'm actually kind of happy about to see that they drop couch potatoes is they drop mega snacks and really good, or they drop both good snacks that are good for gold, mega snacks at Elder, which is good for pet training, and then general Star School treasure cards, which can either be good for selling or just generally using later in the game. But you can also use them early on, which is kind of helpful sometimes. I will lock that. Examples being, one moment. Taco Town Special, sold in the bazaar for about 300 to 400 gold per one. Killer Tomato, 300 to 500 gold per one snack, for one of those, and that's not enough with the weakness. I do need a second blade here. There's two others. Taco Town Special, Killer Tomato, Jar of Jelly Beans, 400 to 700 gold per one snack, sold in the bazaar. And if you can get a lot of them, that's really good gold for every mature harvest, which is, after hitting mature, it's every 12 or so hours for a mature harvest. Granted, as long as the couch potato doesn't have any needs. For the Elder Harvest, Also, that's not actually counting the treasure cards you can get for the mature harvests, which you can get Empowers, which is a treasure card that of a death spell takes some damage to gain 3 pips for the turn. It costs 1 pip to use, I believe. And then it sells from anywhere from 830 something gold to 2,000 gold.
Take his gold.
If it sounds like I'm unsure, it's just because of the bazaar being like an auction house. It's never consistent selling, but they have a minimum and they have a max. The more of the single item in the bazaar, the less it sells for, so on and so forth. And the same with vice versa of buying. The more that it's there, the less it costs to buy. The less that's there, the more they purchase it, the more they sell it for. You can also get Amplify, a plus 15% damage aura. Global for all damage that you deal. Plus 15%. Lasts for 4 turns. Conviction, which gives plus 20% block, 95 block rating. Infallible, which early on is the best, in my honest opinion, because it's 4 rounds of plus 15% accuracy, 15% pierce. Every enemy has some base resistance, which lowers the damage that they take by a set percentage. Pierce ends up piercing that resistance, making it so that way you deal more and they reduce it by less. Early on, your spells have really a higher chance to fizzle, often than not, with base accuracy. So the fact that it gives 15% additional accuracy for all spells for 4 rounds is really good. And then the last treasure card that it can drop, Couch Potatoes can drop, is Vengeance, plus 20% crit rate. Critical attack, getting a crit ends up giving you a 1.5 times damage bonus. So you just do 5 times extra damage. Not 5 times, 0.5 times.
What's this? Hagen
50%
sent a child
extra
to come and
damage.
rescue me? He should be ashamed. Still, though, you defeated Shattertusk handily. You're no mere youth. You have my thanks. I can find my way out now that Shattertusk is dealt with. You'd best head on back to camp and speak to Hagen.
Now, the reason why these are helpful to sell is because of how common they drop from Couch Potatoes. And although they sell for a measly 100 to 200 gold, mostly more commonly 100 per, it's their quantities rather than their quality.
You rescued Einar, I gather. Good work. He'll tell others of your battle with Shattertusk, and your fame will... You're building a name for yourself. Becoming a hero our people will respect, and I'll teach you our ways, but there's a price to be paid. When you become one of our people, our enemies, we've fought the Grendels for as long as we can remember. They're an ancient... Some Grendels are small. We can fight them well enough. The most horrible of the Grendels are like avalanches. They must be avoided or endured. Easier to fight a mountain. Long ago, the Grendels invaded an old fort nearby named Dragar. Now only spirits dwell there. But spirits have great wisdom. If you want to see our king, you should learn to fight the Grendels. Go and speak to the spirits
All right.
there. and learn of the Grindles.
And as for the mega snacks that you can gain from couch potatoes at Elder, there's fancy yogurt, something that gives 50 experience to the pet when training. As you can clearly see, this pet is at... So from baby to teen, it's 125. From teen to adult, it is 250. From adult to ancient, it is 500. Is it 500 or is it 525? One or the other. From ancient to epic, it's about 1,000, I think? And then from epic to mega, it's about also 2,000.
I was one who fought the Grendels when they attacked this fort. First they attacked in daylight, and we fought them honorably. Then they crept over the walls in the night, and attacked as we slept. We fought bravely, but we were defeated. Now, this place is called Drogarth, the home of the dead.
But Fancy Ogre is the absolute best mega snack in the game, and it's mega snack because of how it's called mega snack because of how much energy it actually gives. Or not energy, experience for the pet it actually gives. 50 being the highest that has come to Wizard 101 so far. The second mega snack that the crop gives at Mega is called a Captain Cantaloupe. It gives 45 experience. The last being Golden Wheat Bread, I believe it is. I believe it's Golden Wheat Bread, which gives 40.
It is said that the first mother of all the Grendels went to all things in the world and begged them to swear oaths to never harm her child. She went in disguise as a kind old woman, and because she seemed harmless, all things agreed not to harm her child. Only the Spider Queen said no to her request, because spiders are evil and harm is in their nature.
Interesting. I'm going to be taking a screenshot for that.
In time, the old oaths were forgotten somewhere, but those first Grendels could not be harmed by any force, and they grew great and terrible. Now, the greatest and oldest Grendels fear only one thing in the whole of Grizzleheim: spiders. Go and speak to Soren the Wise, and he will teach you to use that knowledge.
And then Soren the Wise is all the way over here.
I was blacksmith of this fort, and I fought alongside with the warriors, with weapons of my own making. My finest weapons were not enough. Our axes shattered. Bent against the most powerful Grendel. We lost the battle. That will not happen again. I will show you how to make a weapon with the venom of spiders. A blade that will defeat the Grendels.
Sauron the Wise teaches you the ancient arts of sword making, including some special techniques that will serve against the Grendels.
Appreciate it. Let's use the mark, head back over here.
Did the spirits grant you the wisdom to fight the Grendels? You now know how to make a blade that will do harm to the most powerful of the Grendels. All great heroes need great weapons, and the best are those you forge yourself. It's time you had such a weapon.
Understandable.
Go and speak to the blacksmith Einar Thunderhammer. He will show you what to do.
So, my rescuer returned. You know how to make a special blade to defeat Grendels? I can't wait to get started. I'll show you how to forge your blade, but I can't do much without my forge tools. The split hoofs took them from me when I was captured. After you rescued me, I looked around for them, but I couldn't find them. Could you go back to the split hoof camp and get my hammer and tongs from them? The one named Bloodseeker has them.
Alrighty, can do. Let's go. It's faster if I use the teleporter. I need to stop forgetting about that. It's a boar camp. Pretty sure that cave over there loops around to where I need to go anyway. Still absolutely loving this visual bug of me just horizontally facing them because of my wings. It is quite hilarious. Oh wow, I'm actually touching the ground for once! It's been so long since I've last touched the ground! Underneath the soil, underneath my feet. There we go. Use Mark to head back over here.
It's good to have my tools back. I felt like a part of me was missing. You have earned. Now we're going to get started. This blade will be forged according to our ancient traditions and the new technique you learned in Dragarth. For the metal of the blade, we're going to need a lot of peat. Peat is a kind of rotten mud we use to make bog iron. To make the blade deadly against Grendels, we're going to need spider ichor. The easiest way to get some of that is to defeat some bog spiders. You should be able to find peat and bog spiders in the webwood.
Alrighty. Easy enough. By the way, to everyone watching, I will be switching over to another game. Everyone watching stream, I'll be switching over to another game after I finish this one area. As, honestly, as much as I want to continue progressing through the world, get more videos for my editor to be able to post on YouTube, he's already overloaded with the amount of work he needs to do, so I might as well hold off on that a little bit and actually enjoy myself for a change for a few of these. Hold up. Is this the only enemy that's gonna be here? No. Okay. That's what I thought. 620. Dang, the difference in health between them. I know one's a normal and the other's an elite, but like... that drastic difference in the amount of health they have. Quite impressive. Alright, good. 2 blades is more than enough. Definitely would not have beaten them with 1 blade. Alright, now I'd return.
You've brought back some peat and spider ichor, just like I asked. Now on to the next. I'll begin burning the peat down to get the bits of iron out of it. It's a long and dull task. What I need next is beyond my ability to retrieve. The stinger of the Spider Queen Scothy, mightiest of the spiders. Scothy lurks deep in a cave in the webwood. I can craft it into the metal of the blade along with the spider ichor, and
That's gonna be really cool.
To the Grendels.
I just wish that this blade. Wish you actually got a wand from this quest that actually looked like a really cool spider-themed blade.
I can hear your little footsteps intrude into my web, and you shall pay the price.
Good enough for me. Honestly speaking, if I get a double power pip, I should probably just use my pet spell to hit both of them. Since most minions will have enough health that this will kill, the boss is the only one that doesn't. However, I could just wait 2 turns in Vampire with full blades. That way I get the health back that I did use. It would be smarter that way. It would for sure be smarter. Probably more efficient too. Actually, no, because that would cause it to take... That would still cause it to take at most 3 rounds. Or at minimum 3 rounds. But at most 4. How can I speed this up? Doesn't matter that much, though. A defense onyx. Did not mean to do that. Oh, I didn't leave a mark over by him again. Interesting. Oh, well, I got the teleporter, so...
Good work. It's in excellent shape as well.
Einar begins hammering on the rough ingot of metal, folding the stinger into it until they are united.
This is the finest weapon I have yet. You have your blade, but it needs to be blessed. Even with the spiders, the blessing of the spirits will give your blade great power. Your blade must be thrice blessed, so you must seek in the woods by the boar camp is an old forest spirit called Iron Splinter. At this camp's waterfall, you can invoke a water spirit named Whisper Tide. Finally, you can summon a fire spirit called Stormglare from the campfire outside.
Outlander, I sense in your heart the intent to rid our land of the Grendels. I bless your blade with the grace of water. Go now and use it with great skill.
Thanks for the follow, Korisakon? Sycum? Sorry, that is not something that I endorse. And you really don't actually pay that much attention. Honestly, you were so good for at first. Then you just had to suggest something. Iron Splinter's Cave. Over there. Past these forest imps. Or forest pests. Whoops. Just got pulled. Actually, a frog would defeat them. They have low enough health. Every single time. Every single time. Death shield after death shield after death shield after death shield. I hate fighting life enemies for this reason. Man! It's annoying! Got one more can in this box. Might as well pull it, take it out to move this back over here for preparation to take that out this morning. And I'll just hit with a vampire next turn. Thanks for the follow, Kushka. Welcome to the pack. How are you doing this morning? Afternoon, evening. In general, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm off the ground again.
Who trespasses upon my domain?
I'm well aware she did. I appreciate you following along anyway. It's always appreciated to get more friends and followers and people to chat with. It's always nice. But yeah, how are you doing today, Kushka? That frickin' death shield there. That's good to hear. Very glad that you're doing well today. Currently, I'm just playing a game called Wizard 101. It's a MMORPG where you're a wizard that got taken from a world without magic and are then sent to save the all the worlds in what is known as a spiral. The galaxy is known as a spiral, so you travel through world doors between different worlds and help save their worlds from the troubles that are befalling them. Very fun game. I initially started this back in... Well, I've made multiple accounts and started way back in 2015? 2014, 2015? But I've had to make multiple accounts. This most recent account was made in 2016.
Outlander. I see that you are not one of the Grendels who spoil the land. I sense you bear a blade of power. Made to defeat them. My blessing of oak is upon your blade. Wield it with
That
great
Trent,
strength.
yeah. He's a good spirit. He just had to send me through a trial. But yeah, no. For this character, I've actually been, streaming and recording a YouTube series, which has been a lot of fun. Granted, the YouTube videos are very far behind. Then you would absolutely love this world. Especially for this area with these great fir trees. Actually, are these fir trees? No, these are redwood trees, if I remember correctly. I believe these are redwood trees. Not fir trees. Fir trees have a slimmer trunk.
Forged in fire, this blade was made to be born against the Grendels. They act without honor, without pride, and should be defeated. Show me your sword, that I might bless it with the flame of courage. Within the heat of battle, it will not fail you.
But yeah, for the YouTube side of things, currently, as of streaming this right now, the most recent video is the Vault of Ice Emperor's Retreat, which is a dungeon way back in Krokotopia, the second world of the game, which is the end of that second area. There's still 2 or 3 more videos that my editor is working on for that world. Then he needs to work through Marleybone, and then I'm going to send him all of the Wisteria, which is the last 2 Monday stream and first 20 minutes of this stream. And then he's going to work on this one after those 2.
I can sense the power that blade now holds. You've now a weapon fit for a hero, or even a king. Now that you've got your sword, there's little I can do for you. Take it to Hagen's Shieldbreaker and he'll guide you to victory.
No worries, much appreciated. If you want to check out the YouTube channel right now, to just head over there. You can end up also typing !YouTube, and that'll give you the link to my YouTube channel.
Did Einar Thunderhammer help you make a blade suitable for a hero? You're well on your way to becoming a hero, but even the greatest hero must choose battles wisely. You don't want to be distracted in your fight with Skellig, the mightiest of these Grendels. Skellig and his Grendels have overrun another fort belonging to our people, a place called Drogarth. Go there and defeat a few of them. They'll be wary of you after that.
I do need to pull something up just to verify this. Okay. Okay. I'm almost done with this area. Good to know. That's actually very helpful to know. It has, in fact, been about 45 minutes, but if I subtract the time that I went idle, I think I went idle here at one point. Honestly, I go idle a lot, so probably. The amount of running around I've done can definitely be shortened. Me getting pulled there. Life enemies. I gotta fight them. I do gotta fight them. Unfortunately, I didn't get a second power pip, so I can't just hit the very first turn. Alright, there's the Grendel urchins. Let's go to wherever the Grendel darters are, which I believe are just in here. They are elite enemies, so they are going to have a little bit more health. I do not need this. Will a single blade be enough? I believe it will. I believe this will be enough. Maybe not with that weakness, actually. Yep, the weakness caused it to not be able to... Is it only the weakness, or would that not have actually killed regardless? I wonder. Let's take out one of them right now. And then I'll wait for a vampire to be able to, take out the other. Man, if only I could have actually gotten some power pips, though. This would definitely have been a little bit faster if I did. For some minor information for all those watching on stream that don't know much about this game, to cast these spells, what the heck? That is weird. To cast spells in this game, you need what is called pips. The stuff by my feet that are white and yellow. A spell's cost is indicated in the top corner of the top left corner. Like how vampire says 4, ghoul says 2. I need the associated amount of pips to cast them. Power pips count as 2 pips for the spell, for my own school spells. Whereas the white pips count as 1. Power pips are yellow, the golden color, whatnot. Which is also indicated at my chance to get them right here. I have a 46% chance to get power pips each and every turn. Wait, I have a 100% chance to actually cast my spell, don't I? Yeah, I do. Unless I get mantled, I can't fizzle. Nice! I just now realized that because of my Zeus gear. My full gear.
That will teach the lesser Grendels to stay out of the way when you face their leader, Skellig. Now there's no stopping you from confronting Skellig and driving the Grendel from Draugard. Go to the fort now and see if the way is not clear. Always remember that spirits contain... Return here once you know how to enter the fort.
Go here. Go to main fort. I walked to the other side compared to where the teleporter actually was. Whoops. I wasted a little bit of time.
The doors are sealed. You can tell that powerful magic is at work here. There must be a way through.
Wait, no, it wanted me to go to Ivar the Swift, which he is... Is he at Dragarth? Yes, he is. I wasted a little bit of time and mana, but oh well.
Those doors were sealed by a powerful Grendel shaman called Thulin. Only those bearing rune... To gain your own runic talisman, you must defeat Thulin and take it from him.
Alrighty, let's go defeat Thulin then. He is in this back corner, it seems. Way back here. I believe he's Storm.
You've come a long way to find me, Outlander.
He's Myth, okay.
You'll never see your homeland again.
Alright, I don't think he has that much health, so I don't need much prep here. Yeah, most enemies here aren't going to have that much health. However, he does have enough health that I need to be, I need to double blade. Okay. Double blade should be more than enough for this to defeat them both. Which is quite nice. Ow. Ow. Ugh. I need a good back pop.
You
Ow.
find a runic talisman among Thulin's possessions.
Alright, now I use this mark to go back to Hagen Shieldbreaker.
That's how they kept our warriors out of the fort? A runic talisman? You're as clever as you are powerful. I could sing honeyed words of praise about you all day, but it is deeds, not words, my people will respect. Now is the time for you to bear your Bane blade against Skellig, leader of these Grendels.
Sounds good.
And drive him from that once fair place.
Now I know this guy is a death boss, so therefore I pack prisms.
You find that the runic talisman has already opened the gates to Drogarth.
My plan is very simple.
Foolish little hairless one. I cannot be defeated. What's that? A thrice blessed spider bane blade? Ah!
Shellig, he sung 2 different tunes there, and it was hilarious. Before I fight you, though, I'm gonna go get this over here. Because I need this.
Corner the
Oh. Oh, stream is what? Why? Why is stream disconnected? Why did stream disconnect? There we go. That should not have happened. That is awkward. Oh, I shouldn't need a second hit, actually. I will use this prism like planned. And then I will be going to blade up and hit. That is very awkward, though. Final blade. Oh, nice. The Fozzie Bear just went live, too. All right. And this is pretty much the end of Salverstead Pass. I will be going over through this area and doing all the side quests later.
You did well. The whole valley echoed with the sounds of your battle. Now everyone, I've taught you all. For now, you can go and tell him we would be honored to have you in our band.
Before the next time that I go through, but let's go talk to Bjorn Ironclaws and then end off the recording there. And then I will be going to do something else for a little bit.
It is good to see you once. The word of your deeds sped here like on the wind. Our people are in, but it is still too soon for you to see the king. I sense that you are a great warrior in your homeland. Your own people must have need of heroes. You should, if you wish to earn a small...
I'll just accept that. But yeah, no, I'll be ending off the recording here. Hope to see you guys again next time. We'll try to get this situated and sent out as soon as possible. Currently, it is the 6 a.m. on the 22nd of February that this was recorded. Let's see how long it is until this is actually able to be uploaded. Peace out and see you next time. Go over on YouTube, guys.